Hello, welcome to Open House Gamers with me, Mathias, and this is basically a trial run for my OBS setup. I just downloaded it instead of using that other program, which I don't remember right now what it's called. So I'm gonna see how this works out. And I chose to do this with Factorio because Factorio is what I have been playing for almost, well, I think I'm up to almost 1,000 hours. I dare not say it really, but it's a long time. So I'm gonna do this as a trial. I know the market is oversaturated with Factorio videos, but what the heck. This is what I'm playing, so this is what I'll show. So I'm using a not really standard map setup, but I've removed the cliffs and I'm using the railroad world settings where the annoying biters don't come back after you've killed them. So if you're familiar to Factorio, then this will not be any new or revolutionary start. I need some more. Oh, I only got 3. I thought I got 4. Let's put 2 in there. No stones over here. This will be a fairly regular start. Mining some coal to get some iron, to get something else, and off we go. I'm just gonna make sure this is running here. Oh, I forgot to put that one on. So let's see, we need 7 for another boiler, and I have this in Swedish, I see. Well, let's see if we can change that. Where do I find that one? Nope. Nope. I think that's even before I get into the game, so well, I'm gonna let it be for now. So it's 9 and we need stone as well. Where is stone here? I can't see any. We got some trees. We got some water. I think we got stone up here, but that's quite a long bit off. But if we don't find any stone here, that might be what I need to do. No boulders around. I wonder if that's with the cliff settings, because I find the cliffs just damn annoying, so I usually remove them. I think they don't really add anything to make it better in any way. So let's do 10 stones to start off with, and we can make another smelting furnace here. Gonna need to set up something with the coal down here at least. Let's see if we got... no, they're out of fuel, so let's see here. There is a good place to start, and just put 1 coal in to get it start to run. Then I'll mine a bit more. I know I can chop down trees and use that for fuel, but trees are meant to be destroyed, not used for fuel. So I'm gonna go up here and make sure these are fueled. So I need 1 more. And while I wait, I'm gonna... oh, I can't take that. I can. There we go. Now I'm in the place where I can do a dual coal setup here, which will generate a lot of coal for me, which I'm going to use to fuel these guys. But stone is severely lacking. I'm gonna have to check up if that's with the cliff settings. Oh, here's a closer. The stone patch. I'm gonna have to set up a miner there relatively fast. Da, 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 10 stone should be enough at the start at least. And you're out of fuel, of course you are. I'm gonna go down and fetch some coal from these. 31, that's nice. That should last us some time. I'm gonna save a few coal bits to power my stone addiction. I'm gonna need stone here, and now I'm gonna chop down the tree because I'm gonna store it in a chest. So a few chests made, and then we'll see how far that takes us. I'm gonna take this tree because it's annoying and in the way. I'm gonna make chests of all of you. So what do we need now? We need more iron, of course. But I don't have stone to make furnaces. No. So back up again. We'll see if you have... Oh, down there's a stone. A big stone. So let's take that one, because that's usually 3 or 4 furnaces in just one go there. It's 4 actually, and that's another 4. I'm gonna need all of them, since you need a furnace for each miner. I'm gonna place one down there while I'm passing by, and then I am going to get some more coal. I'm playing this vanilla, by the way, and I'm missing a few of my favorite mods. Among let's do 4. The even distribution mod is awesome when you're trying to power a lot of furnaces and miners at the start, because they'll just get it where it's needed. So I'm thinking that we might be in a position to start with some basic power here. Gonna need some copper as well, so we can make the power poles, and for that we need some wood. Evil trees are being chopped. I think this will be enough to start us off with. I'm gonna need a lot of iron for these, and a few copper for everything else. And I always need coal, always in the start phase here. Yep, copper is needed for everything. I'm gonna make a boiler while we're waiting. There's a few bits of copper that we'll need. And I think if we make a water pump, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough copper to last us over. Still missing a few iron bits for the whole setup here. Well, let's see here. where do we want it? I think we're gonna run the power off to the east here, so it's out of the way. It'll take us a bit more of the power poles, but trees are plenty here and they need to be murdered. So let's start this up, and one boiler, and we're gonna need a few more steamers. Let's see here, one there and one there. That's good enough. And we'll just put in 17 coal to start us off. And I'm gonna do a chest and a little loading system here. Nope. I'm gonna put in, no, not the wood, but the coal, so that will last us over. And that is needed to make a lab. So I'm gonna need some copper and some iron to make a lab, and then I'm gonna need a few more to actually make the research packs we need to start automation. English is hard. And that's not enough to make another steamer, but I think we'll manage. So I'm gonna get these power lines just a bit away here, so I can set up my lab not directly where these guys are. So we're gonna need 10, so I'm gonna make 9 to start off with, because I'm missing some iron, because 10 is what we need for automation, which will give us the assembly machines. And I am watching other stuff. I'm trying to see if OBS has some way I can see how far I've been recording, or how long I've been recording. Yep, found it. So that should last you a little bit, and I'm gonna put some more coal up here in the copper, and I have a few coal bits left to my stone, which should be out of here. And I'm gonna put all 10 of them in there, and we're off. So now I see, or I think, that it's time that we expanded our iron, because if there's one thing we're gonna need here, it's more iron and coal. Iron and coal, that's our main advantages in this game. And copper. Iron, coal and copper and stone. So you are going to need to be fueled, and I want to move on to automating this mining and smelting as basically as fast as I can. So I'm gonna need a lot of stone for that. And we have 2 miners which I can make, and I am going to need a lot of power poles as well. So let's chop down all the trees here, and we'll start with at least 20 poles. I don't think that will last us a really long time though. So 28, 32, yeah, let's go with that. I need more copper to make more wires. And we have the first automation finished, which means that we now can make assembly machines, and that's great. Next stuff here is I'm gonna do the logistics just to get the underground belts and stuff. But I am thinking that these two electric miners, I need them to be on coal. Let's see here, we have it stretching out. I want this neat and tidy. And I am going to need quite some belts as well. So let's start making belts. A lot of belts. And I am going to need that just now. Take it to that other side, and then I can run the belts and I can run the power poles in quite a nice line here. So let's see where we start moving you guys upwards. I think one more pole, then straight up. Oh, out of range. That's another mod that I usually use, is the longer reach mod, and that takes care of not being in range. I go this way just because I can, and that means that I'll pass by the iron smelting while I'm moving my way down and trying to make a lot of belts. So let's see here. This should last us about halfway, I think. Now we have the power poles to guide us where we need to start bringing this line upwards. Yeah, about halfway. I'm not too good with all theory crafting and stuff, so I play most of this by ear, and I know that two of these miners will probably last us quite some time for the power setup. Okay, we got quite some coal now. I'm gonna fill these guys up, as well as this stone miner here, and I'll take all of the stone. Why am I here? I am here because I was gonna put, now you have 50, there's no need. I'm here because I need to extend that coal line to get power automated. And for that I am going to need iron. I need all the iron. So let's see here how far we'll be able to take this. Not as far as I wanted to, but it's better than nothing. I know there's probably a few of you out there that's yelling at me, why don't you make more miners? Well, I could be making more miners, but I have the electric ones, so I'm just gonna set up one more, and it's gonna be right there. Let's see here, and you are going to need some more coal as well. I'm making them one at a time, so I know that I have some to place while going upwards here. And 4 more. Oh, and that's enough. So I'm gonna put another steam. I don't know what to call it in English. These guys, steam machines. These are the boilers, I know. I'm gonna take some iron. I think I'll make an assembly machine. which can start off with no, I'll make all those. I don't have iron to do what I want up there. I need the iron as well, and I want to make cogs, because then I can make you do some research packs. Ah, don't need that many, but then I don't have always that iron lacking. There's too many things I want to do at once. I should really focus on doing one thing and doing that. So I need one of these loaders, and I need at least 2 more cogwheels. I think there's 20. So let's make 20 then. I think this should be enough for our needs to start off with. No. There. So everything is powered. And let's see, how far can we take this line up? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. 3. Not really enough to take me all the way. More iron. And while I'm here, I'm gonna just stock up on the coal as well, so I can fuel these guys. Yep, that took all I had. So I'm gonna take what I can from there, and how about that many? What do you think? So, yep. If I do that, then we're in business here. And we have our automation going on with power at least, so I think I want to focus on getting some electric miners and getting them on iron here. And I think that I'll settle for one smelting column of 24 iron. That means I need 12 of these, I think. Can I fit that easy? So where do I want my smelting array? If that's power going there, then probably I'll... Oh, coal and... Oh, oil up there. That's good. Then I'll probably... I can draw a line down here. So if I do my smelting setup here. Yep. Let's do that. So off to the west. Let's just see here. Can I do that? Did I do that? Yep. So if I start bringing you guys here, and I will have you powered as well. Let's see if we take you down, we'll merge you with that line as well, and you're going off in this way. Let's put you there just for good measures, because it looks nice. Have enough copper to start off with, so need quite a few more bits and bobs to really start this. Most of all, I need logistics to be done, but I can work around that to start. So let's... a good spot here is a good spot. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, that's good. And you need to be removed. And then you are going to be like this. And I will have a line going there, and one here, one there. And a lot of more iron needed. So, well, yeah, that should be enough. And this is a fairly regular smelting setup, I think. I'm not doing anything revolutionary. Let's do a 3-power hole there. And we have logistics finished. That's great, because then I can do these things that really need to be done. And I am going to need some... oh, I need one more of those, yeah. And then I'm going to need a lot of inserters. So, let's see here. We will have our coal coming from top side. We'll use the lower side to start off with. So that means that I am going to have you coming in there, and I am going to have... is the inside good for that? Yep, it is. So if I am going to extend this later on, come on, build my stuff. I am going to do it like this, and then you'll have to be an underground there. And well, let's extend it all the way just because I can, and it saves some build as well. And it doesn't really matter. Just bring in that iron line here, and railroad belts. So how about that? Will that work out for you? I do think it will. Let's see if we get them power poles situated like this. We should be up and running in no time. And we are lacking coal, of course. I can just get you a bit started with inserting them manually, but that won't be good in the long run. So I'm gonna have a coal line coming down here, and I am going to, let's see, there, and after needing some more iron, probably make the line extend long enough. That's not the entity I wanted. Let's see if I can get you just like that. And let's see here, one there and one there should be enough to start us off. Let's see how our... I'm not using radars, not raiders. That's a completely different thing. So, yeah, that's working out fine. Copper, I think I'm going to need a bit more. Let's see, what do we want next here? Let's not move there yet, but we want the towers, and that's 10. So, if we make 10 cogwheels, and yeah, that should be enough. Just to research that one, and you're holding up real good. There's no problem with coal there at the moment, shouldn't be. And yep, a lot of inserters. That's iron. And do we have any iron stored up here? We should be. Yep, good. And try to extend these guys. So, like that. I won't do the output yet because they'll actually store 100 of the iron plates. And at the moment I'm not using these guys for anything but my personal gain. So a lot of transport belts coming up, and I will power everything in a minute. Actually, I can make them all the way over there and there, which should be enough for us. Now we should be in business here. I'm gonna need another few coal miners. Could probably make do with another 2 just to fill out this row. And we have towers. And don't think that's really necessary to balance this, but I want to. Balanced as all things should be. So I'm just gonna waste resources to do this little monkey stuff. And we are in need of a lot of more inserts. Yep, that's good, that's good. Have more there, and we're in business with some real smelting. And I am going to need another 4 of those. And let's see here. This is for the starter base stuff. So I think 4 of these setups for iron and 1 setup for steel and 1 setup for... No, I'm gonna need 2 or 3 setups for copper. So I'm just gonna do it like this, and we'll do... That's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. And then we have one for steel. That will probably be enough. Or should I make 2 for steel? Let's do 2 for steel just for good measure. Then we'll have 1, and that's a lot of trees. I hate them trees. And I think we start off with 2 for copper. Then we know where everything goes. Okay, what should we research next? We don't really need steel. We don't really need anything. So let's do gun for electronics and then the assembler marks 2s. Yeah, as you see, these 8 miners reach about 8 furnaces in, and I have 2 furnaces, one on each side there. So you need another 4. I said 4, not 4 on each side. So, hello, where are you, power pole? Oh, I'm out of power poles. Let's make a few more then. And I'm out of belts as well. So more belts. I need to set up a mall as fast as I can here. And we need... what's that? That's 30 for electronics. So make 30 of those. 30 and 30. Slow and steady. And we have a radar, so we can start scanning. I'll put this one over here, and I am in need of a machine gun turret, I think, just to protect me. I hope I won't need it. Let's make 50 of those ammo as well. Yeah, and you cover that much, so if I put you here, that should be enough. And you can have 10 magazines to start off with. Let's see, how do the pollution... Oh, it goes off to the west there, so I'll probably have to defend that way. So let's see here. We do have enough of you guys. And are you all running? Not really. Might be useful to have a few more miners. Yeah, 11 of them occasionally. On the other hand, these guys will be filled up soon enough. So let's see what I'm producing now. I'm producing radars, which I will just plop one down there, and I will need to protect you guys over here, I think. Yeah. So 12 magazines for you. And let's go get what I can from the copper here. I'm gonna do a few more assembling machines so I can set up some just basic mole stuff, so so I can get me a few things and bobs. So let's see here. I want actually to make this double size eventually, so these guys should go at least up to here, and this is the one I need to go the furthest. 4 off, and a bit more, so let's have you curve off here then. Old habits die hard. I'm gonna have a rudimentary mole just starting off here, because I am going to need belts. I'm gonna need a lot of belts, so I'm just gonna do it like that. I'm gonna run you over here. Oh, I'll move you when the time comes. So there we go with that stuff. That should be belts, and I am in need of some undergrounds as well then, which I am going to set up like that. We have long reach. I do have, so I should be able to. I need another long arm inserter, I think, and I will have you output there, and a chest limited to 1 stack. Can I cover all of you? No, I can't, so let's do that. Huh, I missed that one out. And for you guys, I need a green circuit as well. And you are full, and I actually don't have outputs for you. I probably should start off with making some green circuits just by hand here. So you can do like this, and I will have an input here, and I will have an output there, because I am going to need you guys to bring in the iron somehow. And I'm out of power balls, so I made a pipe instead. What's the fastest way here? Is go to the, yep, let's go over towards my power setup. Should be in range, yep. Here we go. Let's do it like that. And my power is starting to fail, so I need to make another here, I think. Yep, I'm gonna do it like a double setup, so I have actually full columns, 2 of them. With a water pump each. And you need to be there. Don't you? No, that's one off. There and there. And you are lining up there. And no good. So I'm gonna need one little pipe before I'm done here. And that's the pipe. And we're off. We have doubled the capacity of our power production. So I hope that should last us some time at least. Let's see if these green circuits are being made. That will save me some serious crafting time. Yep, they are. That's great. So I'm gonna hand feed that chest up there just for a little while. I'm gonna nick all of those. And we are done with electronics. So let's see. Not that many. Why don't I grab these while I'm up there? So after electronics, it's off to... Now what was I aiming for? These automation. That's 80. Do I have 80 copper? When can I get 80 of them cogwheels? Nope, I can't. And actually, you are just stealing all of my copper, just as I wanted. So I'll have to wait a bit. I can grab a few more of those. Let's see, how many cogwheels did I set up? I needed 80. So I'm gonna need 19 copper plates as well. So let's see, 54, 5, 60, and then we need another 20. So if I just start you off there, I need 14 more copper plates. And all my cogwheels. So that's 8. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe I should put another miner up there. Let's see. So I have one dedicated for the green circuits and one which I can use for my own leisure. So let's see here. I needed 14. Oops, wait. Boom, 14 in my hand. So that should last us until we get automation 2 and some better stuff at making assemblies. But I think that's well enough for a starting episode. So take care and have fun, and if you liked it, join me next time. Bye bye.